A very good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to a very special episode of Homechoir. It's Sunday morning, and so we're going to be singing our Sing Sunday programme, but with a difference. Today, we're going to be singing something called a Missa Mixta. More on that in a minute, but it's great to have you with us, whether you're watching live or later on. If it's your first time at Homechoir, well, my name's Ben. This is our channel, and you are very, very welcome. Just make yourselves at home, grab yourselves something to drink. I've got some coffee here this morning. It is cold and wet and rainy here in the West Country, but if you are here, well, I hope the warmth of the community and the lovely music will encourage you to stay, to hit the like button, and of course, the subscribe button, which is what all these YouTubers keep asking you to do. It's free. We'd just love to have you come and join us. Let me check that everything's working here, and we've got some really, really splendid music today. We've got an Introit, we've got an anthem, and a full mass setting with a difference. Let me say hello to everyone in the live chat. Who have we got today? Let's see. A very good morning, or indeed a very good evening to all of you. Hello Alison, hello Christine, hello Diane, hello Liz, hello Fiona, hello Jeffrey, hello Glennis, hello Raina, hello Jackie, hello Jane, hello Jill, hello Leslie, hello Mike, hello Linda, hello Sheila, hello Soraya, hello Carolyn, hello Wendy. I saw Dirta was here earlier on as well. Hello to all of you, and I hope you're looking forward to a really good sing. So grab everything you need for the session. You'll find scores as PDFs linked in the description, and huge thanks to CPDL and everyone who hosts those for us. I think we should begin, don't you? So let's have a B flat major chord, and we'll sing Homechoir together, and we'll start our broadcast. Nice deep breath, here we go, and... Wonderful. Welcome, everyone. It means such a lot to have you here with us today. What we're sharing today is something a little bit special. We're going to be singing a Missa Mixta, which simply means a mixed mass. Instead of using one single composer's setting, we're going to gather together movements from many different composers, from many different centuries, from many corners of Europe, and weave them together into one musical and very human act. And it's a theme, really, of unity from diversity. This idea that all of these different masses were composed at different times, but by taking the Kyrie from one Mass, Gloria from another, and Agnus from centuries before, and putting them together into something unique, we create something very special, which, to me, feels rather like Homechoir itself. Different countries, different voices, different stories, all joined together with one shared breath and one love of music. And this music was written across nearly 500 years by people who never met, never spoke together, and never imagined a world like ours. Yet when we sing it together, something extraordinary happens. We become part of the same conversation. So you're all very welcome. I'm sure you're going to enjoy our music today. Do grab those scores, as I say, from the description. We start with Tallis, O Nata Lux. We'll then sing the Kyrie from Mozart's Coronation Mass before two movements from Haydn's Little Organ Mass, the Gloria and the Credo. We'll sing Mozart's Sanctus from his Requiem. We've got a setting of the Farmer Benedictus, and this is a beautiful piece. Before we finish, well, not quite, with an Agnus Dei by Josquin. We've got an extra movement today in the form of an anthem by Bach, but more on that in a minute. Now, what have we got coming up this week? Well, on Wednesday, we have another bit of learning from Vivaldi's Magnificat. We've learnt several movements of this so far, with the aim of completing the entire work in the coming weeks. This is Deposuit Potentes, which is fast and furious and a lot of fun, and a little bit different from our usual learning. We'll all be learning at the same time in the same rehearsal. Whether you're soprano, alto, tenor, bass, it is one session for everyone. And then on Fun Friday, something completely different again. We'll be singing songs from the East End, including Any Old Iron, Boiled Beef and Carrots, and many, many more. I can't promise I'll be there dressed as a Pearly King, but we'll all be dressed as a Pearly King inside. So do join me on Fun Friday for that. And of course, if you enjoy Homechoir and you want to help us keep making these shows for you and indeed for the world, well, then we'd ask you to consider becoming one of our donors. We couldn't do this work without the help of the people who support us, whether it's a one-off or you're kind enough to support us on a monthly basis. Thank you so much to everyone who does. And go along to homechoir.org, donate to find out how to help us out. Huge thanks to all of you. And indeed, we've got an email newsletter which you can sign up for via that same website. It's completely free, as all of Homechoir is. Just go along to homechoir.org and click the sign up at the top, fill in the very short form. We promise never to spam you, and we'll send you that newsletter once a week, which has all of the links, scores, as with today's broadcast, and quite often newsletter subscriber only content. So don't miss a moment of your Homechoir. Go along and sign up. And if you tell us when your birthday is, as Jean, Lisa and Frida have done, well, we will sing you happy birthday when your special day rolls round, and we'll sing for Jean, Lisa and Frida after our warm-up. So everyone, can I invite you all, please? Put everything down. And let's begin by taking a few deep breaths. Bring ourselves into our rehearsal and indeed our singing space, getting ready to sing some absolutely glorious music. Rolling our heads around, taking that all-important deep breath in together and breathing out, letting it carry away any tension, any stress, breathing in that feeling of warmth and community, and breathing out anything you don't need to think about for this session. Just get rid of it for the time being. And breathe in that feeling of singing with friends, of sharing the joy of music. And one more nice deep sigh. Well done, all of you. Okay, so just breathe normally, maybe a little bit more deeply than you were before. And let's join our voices together and just start with some gentle humming. Just on that long note. Nice deep breath. Here we go. Yas after me. Ya, 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 your turn. Lovely. Ya, ya, ya. Couple more. Ya, ya, ya. One more. Ya, ya, ya. Thank you very much indeed, everybody. So, as promised, we're going to sing Happy Birthday. And let me put the names back on screen because Jean, Lisa and Frida are celebrating their birthdays today. So many happy returns of the day to Jean, to Lisa and to Frida. In after two, everyone. Nice deep breath. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jean, Lisa and Frida. Happy birthday to you and many more. Many happy returns of the day to all three of you. So everyone, a Missa Mixta, something I've been thinking about doing for a while, but we were missing some key ingredients, most importantly, a setting of the Creed. But this means we can start off with a beautiful Introit and then sing a complete Mass with different components taken from the works of different composers. And we're going to begin with a beautiful Introit, an opening very short piece by Thomas Tallis. And the Introit's the moment where we step out of the everyday world and into something more reflective. Thomas Tallis gives us music that feels both soft and luminous, like candlelight, which is appropriate for the text because O Nata lux means O night, O light, born of light. It's about wonder. It's about the idea of something gentle and radiant that can cut through the darkness. Let's be together with this. Let this be our way in. A moment to settle, a moment to breathe, a moment to arrive. Here is, everyone, O Nata Lux by Thomas Tallis. beautiful setting, light from light. Now we move into our first movement of the Missa Mixta, and we're going to begin, well, very much as we began our channel with the music of Mozart, the Kyrie from the Coronation Mass. And the Kyrie is one of the oldest parts of the Mass. Its simple message is, Lord, have mercy. But mercy here is not about guilt. It's about tenderness. It's about saying we're fragile, we're imperfect, we're trying our best. And Mozart wraps this idea in music that's graceful and human and full of dignity. It's not pleading, it's honest. And it's in C major, which is, I think, the most honest and human key of all. So let's start our Missa Mixta with the magnificent music of Mozart. Here is the Kyrie from the Coronation Mass. Relatively early work by the great Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart there, just so full of joy. And that leads us beautifully into the first of two movements from Haydn's Little Organ Mass. And I think the name Little Organ Mass is a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit unfair on Haydn. It's little because the forces available to Haydn at the time weren't particularly vast, and also because he tends to keep the movement length fairly short, but it doesn't in any way diminish the beauty and indeed the happiness of these particular movements, the Gloria and the Credo. This is music that dances and smiles. It's like sunlight breaking through clouds, which for me here today in the cold, grey January setting of North Bristol, well, you just need happiness, you need light, you need joy. So I'll invite you all to enjoy the setting here. Let yourself enjoy it. Whether you're coming to this from the point of view of faith or just from the point of view of music, joy belongs to everyone. What you'll also notice is that Haydn was clearly in a rush to get through this one, because he takes each line of the Gloria and gives different lines to parts singing concurrently. So everyone, in the key of B flat major, with the most beautiful but rather short setting, here is the Gloria from Little Organ Mass by Haydn.
Sanctus
no sooner begun than it's finished, everyone. I don't think there is a shorter Gloria in the repertoire. But it's a great way to lead us into the Credo from that same Mass because, well, Haydn, ever the artisan, takes the material he presented to us just there and adds it to the end of what is a gorgeous and, again, rather brief setting of the Creed, that statement of belief, a sense of what Christians stand for, but the way that Haydn sets this is so inclusive and so beautiful. The music ties everything together with such clever compositional charm and delight. So I'll invite you all again to join me in the key of B flat major. Again, each line is singing something different, but all joined together. Very much our theme today, unity from diversity. So let's have another bit of smiling Haydn. Here we go. Beautiful setting by Haydn, and if you're enjoying the music this morning and you'd like to learn these pieces for yourselves, well, just search Homechoir and the name and composer. So most recently we learnt that Credo on Wednesday just gone, all of the parts all taught one by one with the score and words on screen, and all for you to enjoy. So we're going to move on from Haydn and back to Mozart, but not really, because this next setting is the Sanctus, and it's from Mozart's Requiem. But those of you that know anything about the work know that Sadly, Mozart didn't live to complete this work, and this is one of the movements that was turned over to his student, Franz Xaver Süssmayr. Now, Süssmayr was a young man, one of Mozart's few students. He didn't have a large number of composing students. I think he was spending too much time actually writing, but in order to pay his bills, he took on these young charges and worked with them. And I think the fact that Mozart's widow Constanza looked to Süssmayr, I think shows the affection that Mozart felt for this young man and also the respect he had for his compositional talents. That's not to say that the young Süssmayr composed like Mozart, but I think he did a grand job. Bearing in mind that if Süssmayr hadn't stepped up to write this movement, the Benedictus, the Agnus completed the Requiem, we wouldn't be performing it anywhere near as much as we do today. So a bright, angelic chorus here, a moment of radiant beauty in the middle of our Missa Mixta. Sanctus, everyone, as composed for Mozart's Requiem by Süssmayr. Here we go. Sanctus, 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 Dominus Deus Sabaoth, Mini sunt wonderful way to move our Missa Mixta forwards, and yet at the same time we're going to step back now in time. We've had some music from the classical era, quite a lot of music actually from Mozart and Haydn. We're now going to step back in time to the Renaissance period and move things back towards the English Renaissance with some music by John Farmer. And at this point, I need to let you in on a little secret. This Benedictus we're going to sing, well, Benedictus in this case is a title rather than a strict setting of the Benedictus from the Mass. The themes, however, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. This is very much reflected in this beautiful piece by John Farmer, which we learnt here on Homechoir a year or so ago. So do join in with me. It's a setting in English, and it's particularly beautiful, a setting that calls to mind the English choral tradition and the beauty of the Renaissance choir. So here is Benedictus by John Farmer. The only Lord of Israel, be praised evermore, for who is visited Zion, and mercy kept in store. His people now he hath redeemed, that long hath been enthroned, and spread abroad his saving health upon his servant's soul. Again, short but very, very sweet. Benedictus by John Farmer. And now we're going to sing something that's, well, I've been wanting to share with the channel for a while. This actually is a setting that I recorded for Choir of the Earth a couple of years ago as part of their A Cappella Wonders courses. It's an Agnus Dei by Josquin de Prez, and it is a perfect sound for what we're doing today. It's many voices weaving together to create one piece of music. And although we haven't learnt this one on the channel yet, doesn't mean that we won't be learning it later this year. So I'll encourage you to, if you've never sung it before, to listen along or to sight read. If you have sung it, it's a great opportunity to revise it. And basses and tenors, well, I think particularly basses are going to find this one less challenging than the other lines. Now, the point is with this, it creates a cascading, think of as light coming down and cascading like a waterfall. And you'll get everything that Josquin de Prez, that master of the medieval sound, was setting out. So here is the Agnus Dei by Josquin de Prez. Well, at this point, everyone, before we finish with our anthem for today, we're going to just hold a minute of reflection. And this is not just empty silence, this is shared space. We've just been singing and enjoying music written by people from different centuries, different languages, beliefs and lives. None of them ever met each other, and yet together they have created something beautiful in our shared broadcast today. This is what humanity does at its very best. We're stronger when we mix. We're more interesting when we listen to each other. And as a people, we are more beautiful when we share. So for this minute, hold whatever feels right for you in your heart. A person that you love, a hope that you have, a world that you want to see. Let's bow our heads together in that thought. Thank you. Thanks very much, everyone. Well, to wrap things up today, to send you off to enjoy the rest of your weekend, we're going to finish with something joyful. We're going to finish with some Bach, and this is a burst of Baroque brilliance. This is Psallite Deo, which is a resetting of the Sicut Locutus Est fugue from the end of Bach's Magnificat. And the title means sing to God, but in truth it could just as easily mean sing to life, sing to love, sing because you are here. Let's enjoy together the music of J.S. Bach, finishing with something beautiful and Baroque and bringing the sunshine. If it's not going to arrive in the sky, well, let's bring it right here on YouTube. So everyone, Psallite Deo by Bach.
Salite Deo nostro in laetitia, salite Deo nostro in laetitia, salite Deo nostro in laetitia,
Well, everyone, that is our thanks. That is our sending out. I do hope you've enjoyed the music this morning. If you have, please remember, hit the like button. Do share this broadcast with anyone you think would enjoy it. Do come back again. We are always putting together new programs, new music and sharing it with the world. So this Wednesday we'll be learning a piece of fiery Vivaldi. On Friday we'll be singing some music hall numbers, and we've got so much music planned for the weeks, months, and indeed the years ahead. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If it's late at night and you're heading to bed, well, sleep well. If it's first thing in the morning and the sun hasn't even begun to thought about to rise above the horizon, well, grab yourself a cup of coffee and grab the day. And I do hope whatever you've got planned goes really, really well. Lots of love to anyone who's not very well at the moment. Sending thoughts to everyone in Victoria affected by those terrible fires. And most importantly, everyone, all of you, please do take care. Lots of love from all of us, and we'll see you soon. All the best. Bye-bye.